Well, a good win for the pit stain Grand Burr in the first today. They do it with a first-timer whose name is Katak, but Peter assures me it's Katak, so we'll call him Katak from now on. He's the son of Patala Palace. And Grand, well done. I'd have to say went down very nicely for a first-timer.
Masele, very nice also. You know, I've always liked him there at the track. But today I thought it might just a little bit be too sharp for him and he will be green, you know. Even going down, he looked at everything. But, geez, I promise you, he actually won a good race this was.
Came from a long way back.
You know, I was just off him, but around about the 600, he started to drop the bit on me and I got going on him. But he's got this long, big striding action, and he only got going, really got going as we went along.
You sound quite impressed, though.
I've always liked this horse, and I think he could be something.
Nice to be right there. Well done.
Thank you, and just thanks to Mr. Stein for all the support there. Shirtlip, Bruno Russell and all this, and Mark them. Thank you.
Well said. Pit Stein. Pit, you did think he'd need the run, but he's come home very well.
That's why they call us a game of kings and queens, you know. So I thought definitely the other wasn't work is much better. But I think that I fancy What a Man. I thought he might fluke a place. I think it's too short for What a Man was probably 1600 up. This was always showed me a lot, you know. And I actually bought him from Graham Costa. I see that it goes under Highlands' his name, but I bought him from Graham Costa and I kept him and. I was struggling to get someone in partnership with me into the horse, yeah? And then Marsh came to look at the horse, and he's got a very good eye for horse, he said. And he brought Bernard around to ride the horse. Bernard got off the horse, he said, go, take half share. And so thank you to Marsh, and thanks for your support, you know. As I said before, these guys, they got all the top trainers, big stables, you know. And yeah, the smaller oaks, we're suffering, you know. We haven't got owners, we haven't got horses, you know. It's hard to keep going, you know. I've been in the game since 1980, you know. I've put everything into the game. I've done a lot for racing, but racing hasn't done a lot for me, believe me. You know.
Well, maybe Katak will do something for you.
Hopefully so. But well done to Grant too and everyone involved. Thank you very much.
But just before you go, you only got one other runner, Hammy's Fan, I think it is. Is he still doing well?
Hammy's Fan's working well. I gave her a little bit of a break. After her last run because she had a few hard races. So I'm expecting a good run from her, but I think she'll be there. You know, I won't make her a good thing, but I think she'll be there. Yeah?
Pete, thanks for that. Well done again. Huh?
Thank you very much.
There we go. Pit Stein, he wins with Katak, as he likes to call this horse. And I must say, it was quite impressive today. He's going to come on a ton with the benefit of this outing. So maybe just keep an eye on him.